Hi, I'm Joshua Phillip.
And I'm Brian TV, and we are here to read the news.
The Grand Rapids Press for Tuesday, November 24.
Take it away, Josh.
2015. Giant story, future in its wake. It's about a new warship, which somehow has put the very future behind it.
Yes, it's a time-traveling warship, which one can only assume from the headline. It's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that's the truth, is it? It's just the USS Milwaukee.
Well, there's a quote here. Think of it as a jet ski through time.
That is a quote. It's right in the paper. That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, he says think of it as a jet ski.
Unbelievable.
The jet ski through time thing was something that I added, but
well,
yeah, that's.
Joe Dougherty of Soul Coughing is not. That's not even his name. I know it's not his name. Moving on. What is
there's
it? Jim?
Story. What, Jim?
Yeah, never mind. I'll Google it later.
There's a story here which unfortunately involves a guy who was killed by someone who was drunk driving, and that's sad and all. But the term super drunk comes into play.
It's funny to call a death like a toll, like it's crossing a bridge or burning one.
Yeah.
Family knows the toll taken from driving super drunk.
Super drunk sounds like you were drinking and got like a star in Super Mario, and now you're fucking invincible because you're super drunk, or like that doesn't seem that seems
well. If you can afford to be super drunk, you should be able to afford a chauffeur.
Yeah. Or they should change it to like grossly drunk or something that doesn't sound so fun.
Ribu, which is Uber backwards.
Super drunk is really kind of encouraging.
Super drunk is kind of encouraging, and maybe that was their purpose, though.
No, guys, I wasn't just drunk. I was super drunk. And that is a legal term.
I leapt over a whole building. Really, you just ran headlong into it and passed the fuck out. You don't know. Wake up the next day like, I got over it! Thinking you were on the other side to begin with, you know. Never mind. I don't know anything about super drunk. Hey, look, the next Local and More starts with drunk.
Yeah, that's because it's a continuation of that.
Oh, there's a lot of drunk in this paper.
Yeah. C drunk, A2.
Oh, C drunk.
A2 drunk.
That's kind of an oxymoron.
C drunk, A2.
Well, just C drunk.
Oh,
yeah. An oxymoron. Never mind. It's not the news. I'm sorry. It's not the news.
Community Center Library reopened after bomb threat. Apparently, in the wake of her Paris attacks, there's a lot of people who like to call in bomb threats. So one of the local community colleges, Muskegon.
Somebody's really got it out for reading.
Yeah, it got closed because some jerk called in a bomb threat. They haven't actually found a bomb. That's why I'm not taking it very seriously, because it sounds like it literally was just a threat.
Somebody has probably somebody with a lot of fines. Had a book for too long. Yeah, it's probably one they couldn't read, like Grapes of Wrath.
I don't get paid till tomorrow. I just have to put it off for one day. What can I do?
I've had this book for 3 years and I've only finished 5 chapters. Bomb threat. Bomb threat at the library. No more late fine. Maybe. No, it's still there, but your aggression maybe is taken out. I don't know.
Wolverine Worldwide names new Choco Head.
Choco Head?
Yeah. I'd like to name a few Choco Heads too.
Choco.
Wow. Choco Heads.
Can you tell me what a Choco is?
Yeah, I read into it, and I guess it's a shoe brand. But I just like the idea of Choco Heads as an insult. And Wolverine Worldwide is out there just being like, "Hey, you're a Choco Head." But no, they chose a new CEO.
Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah. That's anticlimactic for me.
Yeah,
personally, I was.
Check out this great advertisement.
Joshua Phillip. Wearing adult diapers or padded underwear is no longer necessary. I do it for. I don't do it out of necessity. What about this ad is not for me?
Prone to incontinence.
No.
It's no longer necessary to worry about it.
I am prone to adult
go
diapers.
Commando. No big deal.
Let's hear what they've got to say about this. According to Dr. Siepel, I'm pretty sure that's his name. According to Dr. Siepel, leaking, squirming, squeezing, and embarrassing odors, even accidents, can now be a thing of the past. A squirming, squeezing odor? I'm frankly taken aback. I think I may join Mountain Monastery now, Joshua Phillips, and take a vow of silence.
Our local mega church pastor is stepping down because
Rob Bell.
no, Rob Bell's successor is stepping down. Rob Bell's already gone. This is Kent Thompson, but yeah, but his quote is basically he's drawn very much to the edges of religion and faith in God. He's too edgy to be the pastor of a megachurch, and honestly, I don't find that hard to believe, really.
Well, isn't there nothing more edgy than a megachurch?
Is it? I don't know. Megachurch seems like it's the pinnacle of the status quo, really.
I don't
right?
know. I'd rather go to a church in the middle of a forest.
Denominator to attract that kind of audience.
I'll sit on a log, sit out there and I'll whittle something. Crazy. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the advice. My favorite. Dear Abby. No, Abby. You're going home. You're drunk. That's the Dear Brian TV. Addict needs help with self-esteem. How do they do that in movies? They're like,
They don't. They just read it.
okay. I thought there was a way to send it back. No. Dear Abby, I'm 23 years old and currently in county jail. Yeah, time. I'm gay and also an addict, having battled a heroin addiction for the past 5 years. I managed to stay clean for almost 2 years. During that time, I enrolled in college, got engaged, regained the respect of my family, and started to have a normal life. Things were going very well for me, and then I relapsed. I threw everything away. Abby, I need to know why, when things go well for me, I feel as I don't deserve to be happy, so I All right, I can just stop you right there. And it's very simple, my friend. I mean, it's good, you're throwing out the gay thing, and it's true about you. That's good. That gets. I feel like this person is looking for attention. The fact is, you've got a dopamine imbalance. It happens with heroin abuse. You don't recover. But you find ways to cope. You're going to relapse? Okay, you relapse. But writing Dear Abby, not doing you any good. Not doing you a bit of good. Writing Dear Abby is just more self-pity. And you want help with self-esteem? Well, the first step is not even heroin. Like, first of all, stop feeling so bad for doing it. It's done. It's done is done. Now you carry on. There's a little real talk. Addict needs help with self-esteem. Your addiction is your self-esteem. The same thing. So the first step. Well, I want to know what Abby. Dear unhappy.
I mean, it was signed Unhappy Man in Indiana.
Right?
In Indiana, Pennsylvania?
It's kind of funny. It's just funny.
What are these people thinking?
I don't know.
They named a town Indiana in Pennsylvania?
Well, they wrote the letter high on heroin. I don't know what to do anymore. Anyway, some advice for you. Your arrest may have been a blessing in disguise. It's given you time to think clearly about why you're in this situation because you recognize the issues are already on a path to healing. It's very nice.
You slipped up once doesn't mean you will do it again, so stop beating up yourself and try to think positive.
Your Abby probably gets paid, doesn't she? You probably
yes.
Gets paid. So, of course she'd give you some light uplifting advice. Be very nice. Take it home, you can sleep on it or nod out on it. Great. Enough advice for today. Joshua Phillip.
Sportsball update.
Sportsball!
Sportsball continues to happen.
Competitive American spirit continues to thrive. Bombs are dropped and we feel obliged. Take the reins. Like Joshua Phillip.
Yep, it happened. Look, these two guys fell down at the same time.
Whoa! Should we react it?
I don't know. Do you want to fall down at the same time?
No, we can just lay like turtles on the table on our bum, and with our feet up in the air, we can just be like,
well, okay.
Come on.
This way?
Oh, we fell down. We both fell down at the same time.
I think I might have been trying to catch a football or something.
I don't know. There's probably something like that. Sports ball, after all. Right?
Is there a caption on that
up
picture?
Up top?
Is there a caption on this picture?
Let's finish the news like this. Hey, look.
Ferris State wide receiver
check this
Shakur
out.
Sanders, right,
This is pretty good.
catches a touchdown pass against Grand Valley State during the regular season matchup of the Gliic rivals in September at the Lever
It's
Stadium.
good.
Oh.
Black Friday is coming.
Yeah, GVSU lost that game.
Such great news, it must be.
All the blood was rushing to my head. I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it? Well, look
Yeah.
at me. I sat up. Do I have
Yeah.
to get down now?
No, let's just do the comics.
Okay.
What one do you want to do?
I'm running out of time. Okay. Joshua Phillip, you decide.
Why me?
Because I am bereft with indecision, my friend. I simply do not know. Rent from professional.
Well, let's do Pearls Before Swine. They've been pretty consistently good.
Well, how about that?
I will be the pig. You can be the rat.
Fair.
Hey, rat. Want to make this puzzle of a kitty with me?
What are you going to do with it when you're done?
What do you mean? We'll just break it up and put it back in the box.
Oh, I see. So it's an acknowledgement that our role here on Earth is simply to pass time until the day we die.
Next line's yours, too.
Oh, good. Well, I for one don't give up that easily. I don't give up that easy.
I just like looking at kitties.
I was out of frame at that point. Yeah. Keeping it PG, kid.
You had wandered off. Are you?
Listen, the news is for adults. Everyone knows it. And on that note, here, you know what?
That's the news.
You know what? You take
for
half
this
the
date.
paper. You
Tuesday.
take your half of the paper. I'll take my half.
I got
All
the
right?
Sportsball half.
All right, yeah, I bet you do. That's all you.
Let's read the news for Tuesday, November 24. President Franklin Roosevelt said, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Nameless, unreasoning, unjustified terror, which paralyzes needed efforts to convert retreat into advance." The context then was global war. The context now is global terror. We must not